You've been here from the very beginning. You've gone through some pretty lean years with this organization. What's it feel like to come this far, the furthest you've ever been with this team?
Yeah, like I said, for this we've been in a while. It's a lot of fun. I mean, this is why we do it. This is why we work so hard and play. And obviously, when you're in it, you're just playing and you're looking for that next win. So there's not like you sit back and reflect too much on it in the moment. But at the same time, it's exciting. We understand where we are and the opportunity we have ahead of us. So yeah, it's fun to be a part of it.
You get a second chance for Game 5, like you kind of the one in Vegas. I know you guys were lamenting that opportunity missed for a while. You get this opportunity now. What do you learn from that, and how do you kind of take it into tonight, or is it a completely different game?
Well, I think both. I think every game is different. Every series is different. But I mean, even the one in Vancouver, I think we would have liked to put forth a better performance. And so, I mean, we can learn from that one because it's the same group of guys, and make sure that we're sharp. It starts mentally, and then your legs and physicality follows. So we know that we know what we have to do and how we have to play. It's just a matter of doing it for 60.
Ryan, how would you assess your team's ability to adapt to situations, not only in this series but throughout the course of this postseason?
Yeah, I think really well. I mean, whether it's change from the coaches or we talk about something within our group, we've been able to adapt and change and roll with the punches, because I mean, every team you play is going to be different. I mean, LA plays a very different game than Dallas does, so you have to be able to roll with it and make sure that you're still playing your game and you're still being able to do what made our team successful, but at the same time, sometimes you do have to adjust things.
What do you remember about being a young player playing against Corey Perry?
Yeah, it wasn't always fun, that's for sure. He made it tough on you physically, and then also he would I mean, almost score at will. So I mean, just a great player for so long. And yeah, when I came in, him and Getzlaff, they always made it tough to go into Anaheim. And I mean, our whole division was pretty loaded with some high-end talent, so it was always tough. But no, Paris has been a high-end player for a long time.
When you look back to the start of your career, like sort of Derek's first question about the tough times, how did that help you, build on your game, on and off the ice, of just the adversity? And
yeah, well, I think I mean, your early years, especially if you're coming from junior, where you've had some success, it can be frustrating for sure to be missing the playoffs kind of year in, year out. But at the same time, you get extra time to work on your game in the summer. And as a young kid, there's lots to grow into physically and mentally, and just kind of mature and figure out how you're going to be a good player in the league. So I think it gave me some extra time. And it also makes you hungry to make the most of these opportunities, because you understand that it's not that easy to even make the playoffs, and then when you get a chance, you got to be hungry for it and make sure that you're playing the best that you possibly can.
Leon said you're the coach's favorite player. I just want to ask you about being able to play in all situations, being able to play on the penalty kill, on the power play. Like, what's it like for you to? You obviously have to be dialed in all the time.
Yeah, definitely. It's something that I definitely have taken a lot of pride in over the years, and worked on both sides of the puck, and I want to be relied upon in different situations, and we have a lot of guys who can play in both situations. We know that. I mean, but no, I mean, it's something that I do take a lot of pride in, and like you said, you got to be dialed in at all times, and sometimes the power play can make the difference, sometimes the PK can make the difference, and sometimes you got to get it done 5-on-5. So yeah, I mean, I want to keep improving on both sides of it and see where we can get.
Ryan, you mentioned how you know how hard it is to get here. How do you balance the urgency and the desperation required tonight with needing to play your game and not like trying to do too much or getting too worked up?
Yeah, I think I think we as a group are at our best when we're playing a little urgent. I mean, obviously, you don't want to play desperate in the sense where you're giving up chances and you're going full bore offensively. But at the same time, I think just their urgency is a good thing for this group. When we're skating, we're putting pucks in, and everybody's working together on the same page. That's when we're at our best.
I was just going to say that we all know that there's two really good teams here, and there's been some wild momentum swings. So I just wonder, is it possible to kind of control the game more than you guys have been, or for them, the same thing when they're two?
Well, I mean, obviously there's going to be pushes from them, so you got to be able to. I think the big thing is just managing pucks, especially through the neutral zone. This team feasts on when you turn the puck over and you're giving them any kind of opportunity, they're going to turn it back and have great looks at your net. And so I think when we're feeling a push, because it's going to happen, we're going to push, they're going to push. You got to simplify and make sure that you're not giving them anything easy.
Leon had mentioned he doesn't think you make mistakes. He doesn't see you make mistakes. Like, what's the key to that?
I make mistakes. I make mistakes out there for sure. I mean, but you try to limit them, and I don't know. I mean, I feel like I just try to play my game and try to play as smart as I can and manage pucks when I need to.